If you talk to any constructivist, their kind of gold standard is good, successful discovery learning. You're a good constructivist teacher, and then your children will discover.
Please begin.
The way that I was taught to teach was all exploration. Like, you give kids a concept and then they find their way to the answer, and all you do is ask questions to guide them there. You never ever give them the answer. You never tell them how to explicitly do that. They have to find their way to the answer, and they have that, like, what they call the light bulb moment. And then when they have those light bulb moments, that locks in the, like, understanding. And those are really powerful moments. And I saw that somewhat successfully used. But the kids I was working with in the past were also missing so many foundational skills. So those light bulb moments were, like, few and far between. And it was mostly just frustration. And it was, like, frustration for them and for me, because I'm like, I don't know how to get you there because I'm doing everything I can, but there's just something missing.
All right, stop. Anyone make the goal or pass off? Henry coming to check you. Anyone else?
That method of teaching was described as honoring the dignity within the kids. And essentially it's like, if you give them the answer, then you're stripping them of their ability to find it themselves. And you're saying you're not capable of doing that. If you tell them explicitly how to do something, then you're saying you could never figure this out on your own. And to me, that made a lot of sense. I was like, yeah, I want to make sure that these students have dignity to, like, explore and learn on their own. But then it also wasn't working. And so it's like, okay, what's the middle ground here? Then Morningside was like the opposite side of the coin, is like, you teach them how to do things explicitly, and then they're able to apply that to so many other situations. And initially I was like, this goes against everything that I learned. Like, where's the dignity here? But then I saw how the kids at Morningside were able to engage with success so much more frequently that it, like, built their confidence in learning. And that was something that was missing at the other school, is that, like, these kids had no confidence in who they were as a learner because they had constantly failed over and over and over again. And they were given things they couldn't do, and they were not given the foundational skills they needed. And so they just failed over and over. They felt like they couldn't do it. I felt like I couldn't teach them or help them. And it's frustrating for everyone. And I feel like it actually was not dignifying at all.
Try and think. You chose it for a reason. What reason did you choose
And
it?
so teaching students explicitly how to do something, and then using direct instruction to do that, and then releasing kids to use that and what they call generate that skill to other skills, built so much confidence in the learners, allowed them to learn more, rewrote their narrative on who they were as a learner. And I don't know, it just was, like, such a better experience. And I think the, like, dignity aspect of the exploration can still happen with the direct instruction. You're just giving them the tools they need to, like, then explore. But if you're just saying, like, explore what multiplication is, they're like, I don't know, because it's such an abstract concept, you know? And so when you're teaching those foundational things, I don't think exploration is necessary. I think they need those foundational things in order to then apply them to whatever they're interested in, so that they can explore more and find their own dignity within that.